Hello, good morning, good evening, good night. You're into the smooth hour of the lock-in.
Are you just putting on a sexy
Nice.
voice?
I have, so I'm just trying to prove a point, and I think all three of us need to try at least one sexy voice.
This is feedback from listeners. That we need to be sexy. Much sexier than we were.
Alright, I'll give it a try.
Alright there, I'm feeling sexy tonight. Oi.
Hello, my lover. He's the sexiest one here. Take me right out. I'd be packing heat with these guns. Kadoosh.
Touch me, I want to feel your body.
Touch me, I want to feel your body.
Well, I'm gonna bring you company, officer.
That's not sexy, shut up.
Okay. Welcome.
Move closer.
Move your body real close.
Oh, we're on to a winner tonight.
And we've not even had any beer. If we were having beer at this would have been...
Yeah,
That
but
would make-
should we explain why we're on a very strange mood?
No.
No, okay, we'll just leave it for...
I would say it's because I've had 5 cans of ginger beer.
I would say...
I'm sugar rushing off.
5
like,
cans.
it's-
5 cans.
There should be
5
something...
cans.
Should be something coming up later in the week, maybe
Oh,
early
there's
next week.
something coming up.
It's
Yeah.
coming up now.
I'm just really glad you had one of those, because if I had all 6, which I probably would have by now, I would have just been like gripping the couch like a madman.
I had a Vindaloo and it was nice.
Right.
So, yes, it's the lock-in. Hi, everybody. Hi. Oh, fine, don't say hello back.
Fuck you.
You, buddy. Fuck you. Well, I think we're just going to jump straight into the beginning of the show.
That's a good place to start.
So, yes, good morning, good evening, good night, ladies and gentlemen of the world, children of all ages. I am Grufflock, your host, but you can call me Adam.
I'm getting attacked by Rob's work shirts.
No! To the left of me.
Which one is left again?
This one makes an L.
Make an L with your hand. I'm just going to go with the bleeding foot.
Hey, here's an idea. Fuck you.
Alright, so to my left is fuck you.
It's me, it's Stuart Dargages. I don't know why, but I'm in a really sweary mood tonight.
I'm thankful I don't actually censor this show. I just put an explicit tag on it and just go,
That'd be a
Fucking
it's
fuck
just
you,
too
you
much
fuck.
work to put this.
That's
be
right.
a bitch.
We put explicit on there. You've listened to us before. If you haven't, guess what? I swear occasionally.
To his right is his robotically gay lover.
Whoa, I don't agree to that.
Alright then. Is a gay robot lover.
There you go.
Okay. To his left is a gay robot lover.
So do you follow that, Caboose? That means that you're a gay robot. Yes,
She's a
Caboose.
shark.
I'm a gay robot. It's Chaos Envy.
Oh god. Right. Now that we've all been introduced, what have you been up to since last we spoke?
Oh.
Well, in fact, what have you been up to since last we spoke?
Yes, because you weren't here last time.
No,
And we did a fantastic show without you,
yes.
which got rave reviews.
It got feedback.
I don't know if that's a rave
Man, hey, people mentioned things.
Yeah.
People actually answered stuff in the thread, which makes me wonder why I'm here.
Oh, the ego takes a bit of a blow.
Oh,
Touch it!
my heart, it bleeds.
Somebody please tell him he's worthwhile, otherwise he'll be crying.
Because
And
I sure
you
as hell
never
ain't gonna
want
do
to see a bearded man cry.
I've seen an elephant fly, but I've never seen a beard cry. Stu,
Hello.
what have you been up to this last week?
Last week or so, as per usual, I've been looking at G.I. Joe stuff.
G.I. Joe.
I may have received one thing I bought,
Which is?
which is my G.I. Joe Resolute Cobra Commander.
Oh, I've got the Resolute. No, I haven't. Yes, I have.
You have, but
Yes.
you got the repaint
Yes.
from the box set, which
Yes.
also came with a bat and some other stuff. Because I've been doing more research in G.I. Joe.
Ah, so you're now the resident G.I. Joe spurt.
Out of us for a year, I suppose.
Excellent.
But yeah, I got the blue version, like the traditional colours. Which then inspired me to watch Resolute again on YouTube, and it's freaking awesome.
I have it on DVD if you'd like to lend it.
It served me well to play the fool, to encourage you to rise up. It's brilliant. I think it's just brilliant. And I should have a hiss tank coming in the next few days.
Rockin'.
Yes, got me a 25th anniversary his tank for a good price. So, yeah, that's
Can I
one of
ask
my
what the good
vehicles.
price was?
25, including postage.
Yeah, that's good.
It's a bit dusty because it's been displayed.
Yeah.
But it's got no box.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got the figure, it's got the stand, and as far as I know, it's got his weapon. But if it hasn't, I'm not that fussed. So I've got some spares from the Vipers that I got for Electrum.
Cool.
So yeah, I have a plan for that as well.
Mm.
There will be a funny picture arriving at some point.
I dread to think.
I also did my mini review.
You
For
did?
the other two things I got Perfect Effect, Frenzy and Rumble.
Mm.
And just for a side note, Rumble's blue.
And
That's my opinion because I saw the cartoons before the comics.
Well, I'm going
The
to go...
cartoons is blue. So
I'm going to go for... I saw the
I thought
GI...
he was purple.
Don't make it worse!
I saw the G2 version of the cartoon first. So Rumble is the pink and green one, and Frenzy is
Burns
the...
out your retinas.
And Frenzy is the heart of the sun. So,
But yeah, and I did a mini review for that, which is available on the site and on the forum.
yes, that's right, kiddies. We've got stew reviews now.
Yes. I may be doing some more. I'm
Woohoo.
not sure yet. I'll see how I go.
It all depends if I buy a botcon set and decide to give you my Skybite or not.
Well, no, I'm not. You know I know what's good. You know what I want out of that podcast.
Yes, I do.
You know! And it is the smallest thing in there. Because he is the greatest. LOL!
I thought you actually meant breakdown, so you could put him on a stick and just blind Rob from a distance. Look at the breakdown! Look at the breakdown!
I need Autobot Spark for that.
Yeah.
Hey, stop ripping
Yeah,
off
I'm
the
gonna have
podcast.
to. I'll cut that out. There's no need for that. It just once it's in my head, it doesn't leave.
Well, they've done that so I can do this one. I'm Clench!
Come on!
Yeah, we'll still clench then. I'm Decepticon Clench! Finger-pooped a little. And that will be his voice. Actually, you know what? I have a great image in my head now of Clench being Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's genius.
And him just like hugging two of the Firecons. Oh, Firecons! Let the warmth of my muscles embrace you!
I know that you are feeling ill, Cindersaw, but that is fine. Let the lovely metal of the Clench family bring you back to health.
It's been handed down generations of the Clench family method. That's it.
So,
I'm
Rob-
sold on that now.
Rob, what have you got this last week?
Confused.
Yeah. Actually, all I got was your cast-offs.
Hey,
That's not all you got, though.
hey,
No, I got your.
they're cast-offs.
They are. You don't want them anymore.
Good point.
Yeah, but I could have put them on eBay to sell.
True.
It's good enough point.
I thought I was trying to be nice.
And I did
You
kind of
were
get
being
cool
nice.
stuff first.
Well, the entire point of it was to let you two fight to the death to see who got what.
We just agreed that I would have the cool stuff.
No,
Oh,
I wanted the big dude because I thought he was cool.
the custom lug nut.
Yeah.
You got a custom lug nut. You got a little custom puffer, which isn't as good as the first custom puffer I built, unfortunately.
Why are you staring at me like that?
Oh, no reason. Just a birthday present I made for someone, and it's a hell of a lot better than what I could make for himself.
It's still on my shelf.
You got an air raid. You've got a scourge.
No, the Scourge I did get the previous week.
Well, true.
You got the other wing, so you got a complete skirt.
Yeah.
And I do have to find the rest of lug nut because I didn't realise I didn't put all of it in a box.
Has
No,
no
it's,
head, has no hand.
I do apologise.
I got customs, and that was about it.
But what about the other shiny thing you've got that I can see from here and I want?
I'll give you a clue. Begins with an X.
End of the box.
No, it ends in rated. Oh yeah.
I
Welcome
think-
to
I
the
think-
smooth hour.
I did get myself the new Xbox 360.
Mhm.
I say I got myself. I traded in virtually everything I owned, so I didn't have to
You
pay
did
any
that for
money
War
for
for
it.
Cybertron. What did you trade in this time?
Hey?
Did you trade in the wife?
No, they won't take
Get
her.
enough. That sounded like us being flipped off.
Amazingly.
I will say though, the new Xbox is sexy. It makes cool beepy noises.
It
does.
does indeed.
I really like those beepy noises, and I don't know why.
It really is.
So
just
how does
somewhat,
it feel having an Xbox that cannot Red Ring of Death?
scary considering I've heard some stories already.
Yes.
Two of them being returned with E74 errors out of box.
Ow.
Apparently there's a string of forum entries about people complaining that it is scalding to the touch.
Ouch.
Should we explain why it can't red ring of death?
Because they took the red
Red
rings
Bull.
out of it. Apparently now if it gets the red ring error, the little eye in the centre of the symbol just goes red and the machine speaks to you and says, I can't let you play that, Dave.
My name's Bob. Quiet, Dave. Don't make me touch you again.
Will I dream? Dave.
How weird would it be if every Xbox did that when you turned it off?
That would be scary.
When you said about it being a red eye, I was thinking more of it turning it on and going, build me an army worthy of Mordor. No, I just want to play some Halo. Oh, okay then. Crap.
Nobody move! I've dropped a contact. Nobody move!
Touch wood, I haven't actually had any problems with it. When somebody sent me a message saying theirs was, really boiling, I kind of put my hand over the top of my... And unfortunately there has also been some new Xboxes returned. Two with E74s out of the box.
Oof.
And apparently there's a ton of people on forums saying that they're boiling to the touch. So
put your kettle on.
Well, I mean, the
And
thing
then
is,
put the
You
cover
can't
on
hear
top.
it though.
the thing is though, I mean, my PC gets red hot.
Yeah.
My laptop does.
Yeah, actual laptops come with a burn warning saying you shouldn't keep them on your laps because they can burn you. So I don't see why people are bitching and complaining about the Xbox getting that hot because it's got to do a lot more work than most laptops.
I suppose you go just put the Xbox on your lap and see how long you last. I'm burning!
That's the thing, I mean, I put my hand next to the fan on my PC and warm air's coming out.
Yeah.
I put the hand next to the fan on my Xbox, warm air's coming out. There's no difference.
No.
I think it's just people bitching and whining for the sake of it.
Yeah, people are always going to do it.
It's the internet. Speaking of which, should we get on with our internet radio show?
Yes, why not?
I've got some bitching and whining to do.
Actually, that's a point.
Yeah.
We should start calling it an internet radio show.
Hell no, I'm not having Kilby coming after me.
No, it's
stabbing me in my sleep.
There's a view.
Rob Springer coming in through the window.
There's a View Ask You podcast, and it starts off with I think Kevin Smith going on about this podcast, and then saying, "Actually, I don't own a fucking iPod. I don't want this to be called a podcast. That's segregating our audience only to people who have iTunes or have an iPod."
You have a point. Okay, listeners, the first part of the two-part question for next week's show. Should we be called a podcast, or should we be called an internet radio show?
Or something completely different.
Or hidden third option C, your choice.
Downloaded insanity.
Or option D, because there's always an option D.
Touch me, I wanna feel your body.
Even if it's just A or B, there's always an option D.
Okay.
There's always an option C. Option Cobra!
So, podcast, internet radio show, Cobra, or hidden option D.
We will call it Cobra, or unless I unleash the power of my Wither Dominator!
Shape it more like a snake. I'm not saying every week, welcome to the old oil house Cobra.
Cobra! I'll say it then.
Fair enough. No. This is not a democracy. This is a dictatorship. Everyone agrees? Good.
Well, he certainly knows about dick.
Ooh, high five!
Ow!
You got burned, dude.
Burn.
Burn.
You're like Serpentor, full of other men's DNA. Quiet, bitch. That's turning more into just classic 80s high-pitched gay voice. Anyhow, myself.
I was about to say, you must have done something this week.
I think I have. Gears of War 1 set. So I now have an Auto Scout to go with my Frenzy, my Rumble, and my Ravage.
I don't remember them in Gears of War.
It was very brief. They killed Marcus. If you finish it on the hardest setting, they kill him right at the end.
Yeah.
I got my
face off.
I don't know why Ravage would make that sound attacking someone in the face.
First we crack the shell, then we pull Marcus Phoenix's face off.
And then did the rest of the team get saved by woohoo? It's number 67, the gold rainbow.
Ironically, no, they were saved by Warpath.
Really?
Yeah. Who did the exact same thing.
Whoa! It's the paw bath, baby! Ba-boom! Right, Bat. You can't cut the cheese wherever you please. That's just nasty.
He knows I'm lactose intolerant.
Oh dear God.
Got my D on.
Mm-hmm.
Got my TFOCC D on.
No, I want to steal, actually. I
really like him.
I can't. I
This-
love the fact when you first, you were like, yeah, I've got the club, oh yeah, I'm gonna get a D on you, and probably have him, I'm not gonna like him. And I was like, alright, cool, I'll get a D on. And lo and behold, you do like him, so now I don't get a D on. Damn your eyes, man.
You can have the cop tour if you want.
Oh, I don't want the cop on with the D on.
There seems to be
Hang
a
on,
bit...
you're turning down mini-coms.
Well, I've already got 2 cop tours. Not cop... well, 2 of that mould anyhow.
No, you keep him.
No, fine, I will. It'll go into my army of minicons. My army of the night.
Forward mini-coms, and destroy.
There seems to be, and I'll have to go back and check the original mould, the original hotshot mould for this. Slightly more movement in the back bit of the car.
When you're saying you've got a hotshot, did you get the Hasbro or the Takara version?
Takara.
Don't know. So I was going to say because they did change the mould and go for the Takara one, hence why they've got flamethrower bits, but I don't know then.
I'll have to have a look at it. Because
Yes,
he doesn't have it going over his head as much, which was really annoying. So, here we go. I think that's everything. Got War for Cybertron Bumblebee, who I really like.
Even though he's Mumblebee.
Wait, it's not anymore. Now he's Glyph. Or she's Glyph. I repainted her.
Okay.
Because I want a full Bumble Force. And Generations Thrust, who's quite good.
I'm surprised you actually said it in that way as well. Usually you...
Generations Thrust!
There we go.
Thrust in the Headmasters!
I hate him.
I think that's everything I've got this week. Which is quite a lot. Well, the weird thing is, I haven't paid for any of it this week.
Son of a bitch.
It's all stuff I paid for ages ago, because it's all been on pre-order. So, it's quite a nice...
Dion's your club exclusive.
Yeah, everything else I paid for a while back on pre-order. Just waiting for Wolf Cybertron Prime and Drift.
Who I'm still amazed you're willing to buy.
Yeah.
But we've figured out why he's so awesome.
Because he's got the touch.
Yeah.
He's got the pow wow wow. He's got the touch. He's got the pow wow wow. Broken CD player.
I prefer to think of it as tape on loop.
Drift is too awesome to have a CD player.
Yeah.
He's got 8-track.
I was about to say he's stuck on 8-track because he's cool.
Motherfucker's on 8-track.
It's that or he somehow fits a vinyl deck in there.
Indeed.
Or he could just have a broken iPod that's just looping that one song.
Yeah, he's got a virus.
Nope, he just doesn't feel the need to have any other music on his iPod.
He doesn't even feel the need to have the rest of the
He's
song.
got the biggest hard drive possible on an iPod, and he still just sits there with one song. Or multiple versions of it. I've got it live from BotCon, I've got it live from his set.
No,
I've got it from the new album.
No. Because even as much as I hate Drift, even he wouldn't sink to the level of having "You've got the touch, you've got the power." I hate that version.
That is just dire.
Speaking of which, yeah, I'm going to finish this off with the original version of Till All Are One later on in the show. Well, when we end the show, because the version of it that's on the end of War for Cybertron does my freaking head in.
Really?
It's too much.
Even I was just like, good cheese! I don't like cheese.
I found it quite funny.
I like the animation, it was good. But the song's too much, especially as the original version, Ground Zero, is a really, really cool song. I really liked it. So. But anyhow, we're not going to do any news this week.
This is not a lot, really.
There isn't a lot, and we are very pressed for time, because we had some plans for something else, which unfortunately we've run out of time to do, so we'll hopefully get that done later on in the week. So what we're going to do this is pretty much just fire through a load of housekeeping, the listener questions, the underrated robot of the month, and last week's... We need a name for what we set each week. What people on the forums.
The homework.
Yeah. Can't call it the homework.
Homebrew.
Alright then, I like that. So, this week's homebrew, well, last week's homebrew.
Keeping in the pub theme.
I like it. I like it.
I had my moment.
Yes. We're going to ask, well, we did ask the question, what was your holy grail? We have one answer. Of course, we'll go around everybody else as well. Tricky on the forums. I think we'll actually just call this episode Tricky.
Probably should.
Tricky on the forums says, my white whale was a complete G1 Prime. My parents searched high and low Christmas 1985 for a Prime and could not get one. I never got one as a kid. This wasn't actually too bad, as they felt guilty and overcompensated with Prowl, Megatron and Skywarp, amongst others.
Can't argue with guilt.
Years on, I eventually got my Prime. A very underwhelming experience. I no longer have my unicorn figure. Collecting is such a slippery slope that if I relapse back into it, it'll end badly. But I'd love to own a complete Predaking.
And soon you might be. Soon you'll be able to. Since we didn't do news, they've announced that they're doing a reissue in the Encore line of Predaking.
A big shiny Predaking.
Yeah.
Very, very shiny.
Stewie wants.
Adam,
so very much.
Adam is slightly on the fence. I'm going to wait to see the price of it. The price is going to be a big decider. If it...
Oh, you know me. I'll say I'll want it, but I'll never buy it.
Yeah.
Like I want a Piranha set.
Yeah.
But
I've got a feeling
that would have to be something special.
I've got a feeling the Predaking's going to break 100, so I
Easy.
don't think I'm going to...
Japanese re-release, yeah. Easily bracket.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother. We'll see. Rob, what was your holy grail?
Are we talking Transformers or anything?
Either. Both.
Because if it's anything, I could name two things.
Well, go for anything, and then we'll go for your Transformers.
It's
Robots and the stars.
the Gundam Wing and Gundam Seed model kits.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that I really want.
Yeah.
Out of stock, out of production sort of stuff. Because obviously I got into it quite late on.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one is the 13-inch Ryu Hayabusa statue from Ninja Gaiden.
Nice.
It's a vinyl statue of him just standing with his sword, and he's got like the tiny bits of his hood flapping in the wind.
Mm-hmm.
Beautifully carved beautifully modelled statue. I saw one in the Glasgow Forbidden Planet after I went to Black Crusade, and it was 30 quid. And if it hadn't been for the fact that I hadn't had many hours in the months up to that, and I was strapping broke, I would have actually bought it.
Yeah.
But I just couldn't afford it, and no one there was gonna lend me the money, and I wouldn't have asked for it anyway.
No.
And it's a case of right, I'll just leave it. Since looking for it, I found out that it's out of production, and the only place I could find one was the Temco. Temco did the game.
Yeah, it was Temco.
The Temco website, because they had, various bits of merchandise. It was going to cost me $80 with postage and packaging on top of that.
Wow.
Never ever seen one on eBay.
When did you go to Forbidden Planet in Glasgow?
Ooh, it will have been two years ago now.
Oh, so we can't just get into your car now then?
No.
Okay, fair
It was when I went to see the Black Crusade.
Mm-hmm.
So it will have been 2008.
Conferring with our outside sources.
2007. 2009. 2006. 2000.
1984.
I think it'd be 2008, 2007, I think.
Aye.
It wasn't that long ago, but, long enough to know that it's been sold.
What about for within the Transformers?
Within the Transformers,
And I might just try and use my psychic powers a
Yeah.
little bit here.
Yeah, I've got an idea.
Yeah.
well, if we're talking about something I've wanted since I was a small child, it would have been a Grimlock.
All right.
Because I used to love dinosaurs. I love Transformers, and you know, he was a Transformer. He was a dinosaur. He was awesome.
G1 or G2?
G1.
There's something wrong with you.
Why would you want him bright blue?
I'm thinking about the green one.
No, I wanted an original Grimlock.
Yeah,
I wanted a Power Action Master, the ones that didn't transform.
Yeah.
I wanted that Grimlock as well. I never ever got a Grimlock.
You can pick them up for dirt cheap. Keep your
Oh.
eye out at AA.
Yeah,
That-
Action
that's-
Masters are everywhere.
That's the thing. I just wanted.
Hell,
it.
I buy them and then rip the heads off them to put on other figures.
I just wanted a Grimlock and nowhere ever had them. Where is he? But no. And just recently, it's been pretty much the War Within figures. But they're never around at a good price.
And
No.
they reek of disappointment.
Though they do. I would be very surprised if there was a War Within film. It would be. And tonight, the War Within figures will be played by The Sound of Disappointment.
To be honest though, as long as the robot modes were modelled really well,
No.
I wouldn't care.
No, they're not. No, they're really not. It's one of those Megatrons who can't scratch his own face because his arms are tiny.
I've seen pictures.
The Prowl one looks like he's just about to fall apart.
I saw pictures of the Jetfire one when I was looking at that
The
one.
Jetfire's
He
not too
looked-
bad, actually.
His plane mode looked absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
But his robot mode looked pretty poseable and pretty good. But I never saw any sort of pictures of the Grimlock one.
The Grimlock one was a pisser. It really was.
Yeah.
I've seen.
Very disappointing.
Yeah, I've seen bits of it. It just nah.
As long as I could, get him standing there going Grimlock,
No.
then I'd be happy. But
Basically, if memory serves, the arm movement is up and down.
ooh,
I might be wrong, but I'm
No, I
pretty
think
certain.
you're pretty much wrong on the thing. Stu.
I don't know, because mine seems to vary every 5 minutes. Yes, I still want an original Grimlock. I still don't have a G1, 980, whatever it was, Grimlock. And of course, there is that ever glowing thing of a Fort Max of some variety. Recently, I've been thinking I more want a Grand Maximus.
Yeah.
Just have the Pretender shot with it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's something a little different. It's not that well known. And obviously, I'm just getting back into G.I. Joe. And there's a few things in that I really want, but they're feasible.
Yeah.
The stuff that I really want, I want like a Cobra Stun and I want a Rattler.
Mhm.
I can get them easy enough.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just a case of finding the right deal on eBay and picking them up.
Yeah.
So I don't have anything I'm maddeningly sit there going, I'll never have. Yes, it would be nice to get a USS flag and have it Cobra colours for a Kraken.
Cobra.
Yeah.
Kraken.
Have a Cobra Kraken, if only just to sit there going, you Jeremy, I've got a Cobra Kraken.
The figure you get with it could be called Davy Jones.
For me.
Yeah. Okay. Fair dues.
I'd probably call him Sea Snake.
Oh, I like that. Captain Sea Snake.
Not even that, just Sea Snake.
Oh, okay.
No rank.
Fair
Just
dues.
runs the ship through pure terror. Scrub the deck. I don't want to. Next man, wash the deck. Okay, sir.
Terror Fist. Yeah.
Anyway, Adam, for you?
I actually found this quite hard because when it comes to a Holy Grail figure, I don't think I have one. There's loads of want.
What is it
But,
always?
I mean, when it comes to the G1 figures, I don't really want to pick any up nowadays.
Yeah, G1's kind of like. I was saying that I'd still like some Insecticons.
Yeah. I would quite like the Insecticons, but I'd end up bashing them. I don't know. It's a weird one because I don't really have anything that just makes me go, yeah. I know for the longest time I've been trying desperately to get hold of the Energon Grimlock. I can't find one. I've never been able to find one.
Really?
Yeah.
Make me an offer.
Fair news.
I could be tempted.
Alright, we'll talk about this off air. And
I'll have to think about it, because I'm not sure. Maybe I don't want to get rid of him.
Yeah.
Because he is a Grimlock still.
yes, yeah. Other than that, all the ones that I've really gone on for, I've ended up buying over the last sort of year. So there isn't that much. I would love to have some kind of 3/3/4 inch Joker. Really, really would love a 3/3/4 inch Joker.
Arkham Asylum figures.
Yes,
We're not talking about this earlier.
Yep, they're coming out. So that's that one.
Have you seen who comes with him as well?
Scarface.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yes. So yeah, there isn't a huge amount. Nothing springs to mind, unfortunately. At this point in time, I'm really, really, really looking forward to the generation stuff that's going to be coming, and I am probably going to pick up each and every one of them.
Yeah, at the moment I am thinking, I'm getting each one of the chug stuff. There's nothing there which I don't want at this point in time.
No,
Even
definitely not. So yeah, unfortunately, that's the only way I can answer that. So moving away from that, a little bit of housework. I think a big congratulations is in order for the aforementioned Tricky.
Because this is Tricky's episode.
Yes, it is. It's the episode of Tricky.
It's tricky.
It's Tricky time. It's Tricky time. Everybody likes it. Tricky time.
I have to admit, I hate that song.
I don't even know what it's from, but carry on.
It's from my brain. I just made it up. The man known as Tricky recently got a admin position with us. So he's our regular news hound and our admin.
Yeah.
He's our new latest admin. I'll say latest. He's our first. He's our first proper admin.
Non-presenter admin kind of thing.
So a big congratulations to you, Tricky.
Well done, Tricky. You're buying the beers.
Yes, come to AA. I might have tickets.
Come to AA. You're buying the beer.
Yes.
Moving on. Speaking of AA, actually, less than 3 weeks to go.
Scary.
Yep.
Does it not bother anyone else that we're talking about beer and AA in the same sentence?
Yeah.
In fairness, the first thought in my head after what he was saying about Auto Assembly last year was, hell, I might get to drink some beers with some semi-famous voice actors. Awesome. And that's what I've been saying to people who I know as well.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to it because I get to drink a beer with people who do voices of Transformers.
Not just Transformers. Scott McNeil was in Full Metal Alchemist as well.
Scott McNeil voices everything ever.
Yeah, it's true.
Did you see Paul's post on Facebook? he put up on Facebook about why is Scott McNeil not playing Bradley in...
No, it's Hohenheim he does.
Hohenheim, sorry, in Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. And I put, it's because he was too busy voicing an entire 60-episode anime by himself. And then Paul put something about he's doing a I can't remember how
non-abridged
version of the Bible. So he's got 3,700 characters to voice. It just doesn't seem too much of a stretch.
It really doesn't.
Damn you, Scott McNeil.
Is there anything particular that you're going to be looking for at AA?
Chug stuff.
Chug stuff.
Fill out what little gaps I have in Chug.
Dirty naked freaks.
Ah, cosplay.
I was about to say cosplay people. I'm mostly looking forward to meeting people.
Yeah.
That I haven't met before.
Yeah, it's the social aspect of it.
Yeah.
That's why
I'm
looking forward to it.
Yeah.
To any cosplayers out there, I will warn you, if any of you are dressed up as Shattered Glass Ravage, Stu will dry hump you.
And if any of you are dressed as Jetfire, run!
Hey,
Especially you.
I wouldn't do that.
I do think there's one thing I do want to say here. I am a little bit saddened by this year's AA.
Really?
Yes. Because Electron and Warlord aren't going. And I'm a little bit upset by that. I really am. I would love to have met up with Gav again. Gav.
Just from what I know of him from the ODB.
See, that's the strangest thing in the world. You know him from ODB.
Yeah.
And I just ran into him and started talking to him because he likened himself to Jeff from Grange Hill. So, yeah, I just found that weird. My God, you've made a handy-capable Autobot.
I'm going to go put out some fires with Inferno.
I'll try and get a picture up of that. That's insane. Who are Dion?
Putting out some fires.
I liked Chip so much, I wanted to emulate him.
I'm gonna have to do that with the actual hotshot figure. Jam!
I'm putting him out with the Inferno.
Why's my legs hurt?
No, he's not on fire. He's not so hot shot.
Cold shot.
Damn shot.
I could just get so wrong.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
Should we move on?
Can I say the other thing I'm disappointed about with Auto Assembly?
Yeah.
No next of kin.
Yeah, I am.
Good for them.
Oh God, yeah, you can't take it away from them.
Yeah. For those who don't know, next of kin won't be at Auto Assembly because they'll be in America recording an album.
Yeah.
So yeah, great news for them.
Congratulations to them.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it does mean we get Gary Chalk and a guitar,
Yeah.
which is cool. And we all know that Scott McNeil's going to end up doing karaoke.
And he's going to be playing the blues, so I'm going to see if he knows, like, got hit in the balls with a cinder block blues, and how many blues tracks he knows about trains, because apparently that's all the blues is about.
Life is like a murder train oncoming.
If I could get him to sing that, I would just geek out completely.
Right, is it time to pull out Smashed Potato Johnson?
Mashed Potato Johnson.
I got the move.
Still one of my
I'm
proudest moments.
Smashed Potato Johnson coming through.
Still one of my proudest moments of when I worked at Zavik was getting Mashed Potato Johnson on a headerboard and sticking it in the blues section and leaving it there for a good 6 months.
Oh, Mashed Potato Johnson.
Mashed Potato Johnson, murder train coming. Oh, that looks interesting. I made it up. I stole it from TV show.
Oh, I really wish I'd thought of that. The amount of stuff I would have put into that place
Oh, jeez.
before it finally went under. But anyhow, yeah, should we move on to underrated robot then?
We have to.
I think what we should do is each of us have to give out the percentage of the ones that we went
No,
for.
you just do it all, you
That's alright.
rubbing it in, motherfucker.
I'm not rubbing in anything here. So, Stu, you had G2 Rook.
Yes.
You had 25% of the votes.
You're all Philistines.
I had G2 Mindset, which had 25% of the votes.
Nobody loves G2, you're all a bunch of bastards.
I agree. I'm going to kick each and every one of you in the ass.
Next one we do, we should do nothing but G2 characters.
I agree.
Racist bastards.
Um,
Because I'm neon, isn't it?
and Rob, you went for G1 Longtooth, which got 50 freaking percent of the votes.
Hoorah! And if anyone can name where that quote's from, I will send you a shiny penny.
Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos.
Nope.
No, it is. Hoorah, they all shouted hoorah. The Howling Commandos.
That's not where I was going.
I don't care, that's where it's from though.
It's not.
Yes it is.
It's
It might
not.
not be where you think it's from, it's where it's from. Don't argue with me. Hoorah!
I'll argue with you.
So, let's go through some of the stuff that's been... Stop pointing Hotshot's weapon at me. Hang on.
That doesn't even require a bow chicka bower.
No. Acer. Or Icer. Icer. Acer.
Aye, sir.
He says, I choose Longtooth, mostly because I like Pretenders, and also, he is just quite a kooky character. I mean, what's up with that whale thing? Also, he does have some kind of redemption in a couple of the UK comics, where he's given a piece of the Matrix by Optimus for caring over his friend's death. But rather than healing his friends, he keeps it as a backup life. Anyway, after the story, he ends up sending it back to Optimus because he feels he's a coward for not using the Matrix piece on something else. Though I would have said Rook if it was the Universe version. I don't remember Rook being in Universe.
Don't give me that.
Do you want to take Greenwich Main, Rob?
Take him where?
Alpha, dinner
I'm a
and
married
dance.
man.
Doesn't matter. He's male.
Okay.
Oh dear. Where are we? Have to go for mindset. Nothing says epic like being eaten alive by a swarm during your first appearance. That's genius. I like that.
First and only.
Yeah.
That's genius.
It's my choice. Survived.
Stu, do you want to take Tricky's one?
Oh, talking of rubbish boot Tricky. Tricky says long tooth.
Is that all he says?
Yeah, it does actually come to this piece of paper. Yeah,
Oops.
that's why you give me all the show notes. You
I'm
bitch.
I'm sorry. So, thank you for that.
Yeah, Tricky says long tooth. Well, that's why we made him admin.
Short and sweet to the point.
No, actually, it's because Adam's an idiot and he can't give me 2 bits of paper. His fingers can't deal with more than 1 piece of paper.
Your face.
Basically, he says because anyone who stars in a Christmas story should be remembered. Really? Really, Tricky? And because he's a chicken or the egg guy. Okay, he's called Longtooth. Was he Longtooth before he was a pretender and thus gave his shell long teeth? Or was he named something else and Longtooth was his nickname after he got his shell and dropped his first name? Rook doesn't do much, sits behind his desk then rats out his boss. He makes Starscream look like a good choice as second in command. How the hell does he? Rook sits there the entire time going, "Sir, you're going slightly crazy. You might want to chill out." "I don't want to chill out, I will eat your soul." Well, okay, maybe you shouldn't do this because you like eating people and going mental again. Right, I better go tell somebody.
General Jaxus, you're eating the entire chair. I don't like anything.
You know what Rook does? Rook does his goddamn job.
Yes, he does. And then when he's...
What does Longtooth do? Get his leg bitten off and go chasing a clud. Can't even have his own decent story because he's got to rip off Moby Dick.
Shall we fire up the next month's one? We've got a theme going.
Yes.
You get
which is weird because we didn't correlate on this at all. We just put our choices out then, but apparently they were all the same near enough.
Yeah, it's quite bizarre. Okay, so who wants to go first?
Oh, me, because mine's more interesting than the rest.
Okay.
I'm going for a. It's kind of 2, but they're kind of the same character. It's from Master Force.
Yep.
It's the Spark Dashers.
Yep.
I can't remember the names of those all.
Yes.
Basically, they were the Master Force version of the Firecons.
Yes.
They were like the Seacons. They were mass infantry that were just there to get slaughtered. And I'm pretty sure they're only in like 2 episodes.
One.
Only one.
One episode. Well, half of one episode.
Because African American Zarak summons them.
Oh, Jesus. Yes, and they don't last long.
Yeah, they get blasted.
And they're basically just crap drones.
But yeah, there's a good reason for them to be underrated.
Yep, because they are just crap drones.
Yep.
Mr. Rob, do you want to take yours?
I'm going to go for the Firecon Flame Feather.
Sense of pattern yet?
Just because I saw the figure last week and it was just so incredibly dire and awful. I thought, these guys need a bit more love, so maybe they'll get a decent figure.
Well, you can keep your G1 Firecon Flame Feather, because I'm going for translucent orange, because I'm going for G2 Firecon Sparkstalker. Yeah, there's a bit of a theme.
Yeah, it's basically just this month is Firecon of the month.
Yep.
Which version do you prefer?
Yeah, pick your Japanese release, American G1 release, or American G2 release.
Don't even have to put the name.
No,
just put G1, G2 Master Force.
And yeah, you still have to put out why.
Yeah, you've got to put why.
Yeah, and it wasn't at all the fact that Adam forced us and told us to kick us off the podcast if we didn't let us.
I wouldn't kick you off the podcast. It's just hard to record when you're dead. So, moving away from that.
Fortunately.
Oh, we've got now it's just the listener questions. Who wants to take the first listener question?
Oh, can I read it out, please, Mr. Nichols?
There you go.
And I will read with my good English that I have learned in the... How does you, deaf clock, old house employee... Please put it, seriously.
Name and rank, sir. Name and rank.
Oh dear. No, he didn't actually write that. It's Tricky, who can use the English language better than me. He's stealing this
bartender.
I'm stealing this from RFC. Radio Free Spectrum?
Yes.
Who stole it from Allspark? Do you use the instructions that come with the Transformer toys, or just work out how to transform them? He goes on to say that he's bought a load of these things off eBay over the years, so he's used to working out how they work without instructions. I don't use the instructions for anything less than a masterpiece unless I feel like I'm about to snap something in half. Then I'll have a quick check that something's supposed to bend that way.
I think it's safe for me to speak for all of us when I say you have failed if you use the instructions.
I would disagree.
That's not speaking for all of us then.
Scouts never use the instructions. In fact, I don't think I've ever opened the instructions for a scout ever.
I have. I'll check them and just give them a quick glance over.
Yeah. Okay. Deluxes depends on the deluxe. Universe Galvatron, I had to get the bloody instructions out. Because I thought I was going to break that thing.
Well, no, I mean it does. Some of them do beat you. I mean, there was Rampage from Beast Wars.
Die.
You had to get the instructions out for him. But I remember when I first started living with you, and you actually asked me that question: do I use the instructions when?
Did I?
Yeah, you asked me if I use the instructions when transforming Transformers, and I said, "No, you failed if you have to use the instructions," and you shook my hand.
I don't remember.
I do, because I thought it was the most bizarre question to ask somebody when they were moving in.
You gave us a box of Transformers to keep me busy. What are you expecting to happen? I do remember wanting to hurt you with Red Dragon Megatron, though.
How can you hurt anybody with Red Dragon Megatron?
That thing hurt me. That thing pissed me off like nothing else.
Yeah, I do remember the screaming, shouting, trying to transform it.
It won't go back!
He is a bit of a bugger, I admit that.
Terrible to transform. Absolutely god awful.
Assume?
I do use the instructions.
Yeah.
Generally, first time out, I will have a good look at the instructions, have a quick workout, and then go from there.
Okay.
And then, I probably won't look at them again. But you know, for instance, that when you brought Bludgeon round, you sat there going, I can't transform him back into tank. 2-3 minutes later, there's a tank.
Yeah.
I've got that knack to do it, but I say I prefer to, just because the instructions will sometimes point out things that I've missed. And I hate the idea of somebody, looking at it going, oh, that doesn't seem right, what's going on with that? And years later going, oh, that's where that works.
Yeah.
By doing that, I've got it all in front of me.
Actually, weirdly enough, Generations Thrust. Thrust?
Yeah.
It pointed something out to me, and I actually meant to ask you two about it.
Go on.
The Seeker mold. Has the chest bit always turned into wheels?
Chest bit turned into wheels? Oh, you mean the turbines?
Yeah.
Yes.
Right, okay.
Yeah, always have. Since day one, yeah.
Yeah, alright, fair dues.
Devil Trigger moment?
Oh, yeah, I think so. I really do. The amount of bloody Seeker molds I've had over since the first one.
Yeah, I think you've had like every version, plus the Henkei stuff.
Yeah, well, I'm missing Thundercracker and
Dirge,
yeah, Thundercracker
because
and
then you
Dirge.
can't actually buy them apart from botcon sets.
No, there's Henkei versions.
Oh yeah, but they're horrendously expensive.
Yes, I'm just keeping an eye out in the vein. Hope I get another deal like I did with Thrust. It's unlikely.
They're probably more expensive than the bleeding botcon sets, aren't they?
No. The botcon set is slightly more expensive still.
Anyway, we're going off topic.
Indeed.
But yeah, there we go. So some of us can. Rob thinks I'm less of a man for it, but fuck you, buddy. Well, here's a question then. Did you use the instructions on your masterpiece, Skywalk? Because if you transformed that from robot to jet just by fiddling with it, I'm very impressed.
I had to use the instructions.
Less of a man! Moving on.
On one bit, because I didn't know if his head was supposed to go through the thing.
Well,
I figured the rest of it out.
Some of the times I actually find the instructions they don't help.
No.
There's been a couple of them, I can't think of them off the top of my head, but
I know what you mean though, you're looking at it, you're just going, which fucking bit is that?
I actually think I did it with Dion.
Actually,
Because I couldn't work out.
I managed to transform Red Dragon Megatron and what was the other Beast Wars one that was a bitch apart from Rampage?
Break. Sorry. Go on, say break. Go on, say break.
No,
say break.
I never had him.
Say break. Say you had difficulty transforming break. Go on, please.
I never had him.
Hang on, break, isn't that the penguin?
Yeah, the one that if you snip the connector, you can have a robot and a penguin.
Yeah.
Because he's just the perfect shell former.
Oh no, it's Big convoy.
Yeah, he's another bad one. Yeah.
You can take the bits off him and turn it into a mammoth toy and a robot.
Nice.
Should do next question.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go then. Go.
We've got a seer who asks 3 things. Greedy bastards. First off, he says, which character do you most want to see in an upcoming IDW comic even? Can't even pronounce it.
Ooh. Galvatron. Because the way that the ongoing is going, I very much doubt that it's going to survive long enough to actually bring Galvatron in. Oh, honestly, I see that thing being cancelled around about the 15 mark.
Longtooth.
Fire guns! Dreadwind.
Scrounge!
Yeah, Scrounge. I want to see Spotlight Scrounge. Dreadwind. Dreadwind and Darkwind.
Well, one of them's been in. They're now scrapped.
Yeah, that's a point. He's dead now, isn't he?
Hydra and Buster.
Oh, yes.
Just randomly.
Yeah.
Because they've already put some of the Japanese stuff in, like Last Stand the Wreckers.
Overlord was in.
Well, there's Overlord and there's... can't remember his name.
Snare?
No, repaint the remold of Thunderwing in Japan.
Oh, Black Shadow.
Yeah. African American Shadow. To be politically correct. Yeah, I think, more stuff like that'd be cool.
Breast Force.
Yes!
The full Breast Force.
Yes!
That would be awesome. Explaining how the bread... Oh, yes, I want the Breast Force.
Yeah. Full combiner and everything, and the breast force with proper guns and
Yeah,
animals.
yeah,
and-
yeah.
Yes!
Other than that, I would love
That's
to
for
see...
the Victory series, actually.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Something do a Victory series. Why the hell not?
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, I want to see Firecons take a centre stage. And I'd like to see the Terracons get some love. I like the Terracons.
I'd be interested to see them attempt a lockdown.
Yeah. That would be good.
Because there was a mosaic which had lockdown in it, but I'm not a fan of the design.
No.
Was there
At all.
a Sunstreaker
Please.
spotlight?
No more. No, there hasn't been.
I wouldn't mind seeing one of them. As long as it was done sort of like boot camp.
Running away.
Why do
Sunstorm.
you do this to me?
No, I wouldn't mind seeing a boot camp thing.
Yeah.
Finally answer the question, are they brothers or are they just brothers in arms?
Or are they
yeah.
brothers?
Yeah, I'd like to see that. It's just the fact that this is the wrong time to say stuff about Sunstreaker.
Yeah.
I won't explain why, just in case. But oh god.
Should we move on to the next one?
Hi, please.
Next one is, which character needs a new toy really badly?
Star Saber.
Galvatron.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree with that one.
I'd like a Voyager class Galvatron, but yes, Starset, more Japanese stuff.
Yeah. Rob? Longtooth.
Longtooth, yeah. I want to see a Longtooth toy that comes with a harpoon gun and a whale.
And a
I take it back. I take it back. I know exactly what I want to see.
Go on.
Right? I want to see, you know, the other Optimus Prime, the other classics Optimus Prime, the deluxe size one.
Oh, the decent one. Oh no, the crap one.
Yeah, the crap one. I want to see that, but yellow. Right? And I want to see it come with a big trailer with a crane on it. Because I demand me to have a classics Erector.
No, because Erector's cool and that would ruin it.
I think we need another.
Erector!
I think we need another Starscream. I don't think there's enough seekers out there.
I think we
Oh
should.
yeah, there's not enough.
Is there any Prime that hasn't been repainted into white or black yet?
That one.
That one?
The
Alright,
deluxe one,
I want to see that Prime in white, and I want to see it in black, and I want to see it in sleep mode.
Sleep mode. Get the fuck out.
And I want to see it in black and white for monochromic brilliance. And I want to see it in pink for G2 friendliness.
So Rob, any other ideas?
Nope.
Okay.
Yep,
I'm not going there this week.
I'm also thinking Godjin Rai
Yeah.
because he's a brick, and that's a shame. because
Yeah.
the characters are awesome.
Yes.
Full Dinobot set.
See, that's just like everybody's gonna say that.
Yeah. I'm just thinking.
And as I've said before, new Insecticons.
Yeah.
Actually, that would be quite cool if you could do the ones from the IDW.
What, the Swarm?
No, the Dinobots.
Oh, right, sorry.
Yeah,
I misunderstood.
they just repaint
Yeah.
his red hands a different colour. I'd love it.
Deary me.
I would like to see a Swarm multi-kit.
Mm.
Where you just get sprues or something. Just
Like
with bits.
the guy from Masters of the Universe, where
Moduloc.
and you just basically built your own dude.
Yeah.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, you like get enough bits to build, I don't know, 3 or 4
You
in
just
a
make it
box.
interchange. Yeah, you
Yeah.
get like 4, but you can interchange when you make a really big one. Or
Yeah. I mean, you get 3 torsos
Yeah.
and 3 bottom sections.
Yeah,
Then you
yeah.
got like, I don't know,
but you can chop and change.
10 legs, 10 arms, 10 heads. Yeah. Something like that. That'd be cool.
Should I move into the last bit?
Yeah, I think so.
Which Decepticon leader from any continuity has been the most successful?
Beast Wars Megatron.
Yeah, I'm going to side on that. He wiped the whole planet.
Yep.
Nobody else has come close to that.
Wouldn't that be Beast Machines Megatron?
Yeah, same character.
Beastie's Megatron.
Yeah,
that was
Beast era Megatron.
all. Yeah.
Yes.
But after that, who would be after that?
Shockwave from Dreamwave.
Yes,
Because he takes over the entire planet,
actually,
gets everybody tooled up with these power converters, and then just sits there going, I run everything. Fuck you. Have your
yeah,
council. Yeah.
yeah. Should we turn this into a top 5 rundown?
Go on then. 'Cause I'm after that, it gets pretty murky for me, and it goes into personal preferences.
Yeah. So the most successful would be Beast era Megatron.
Yeah.
Second most
Because he took
successful
over the
is
planet.
Dreamwave Shockwave.
Because
Third,
he did it, but he did it
subtly.
nicer.
Yeah.
Whereas Megatron just went, fuck you, warmth. Taking over.
Right. This may sound strange.
Go
on. IDW
Mm-hmm.
Starscream.
For when he was running the infiltration group.
Yes.
That works.
Because he did what hadn't been done in that universe before. He'd created a splinter group and successfully managed to bypass it for quite some time. So Megatron did not find out about it for a hell of a long time. So I think that was pretty successful. Number 2, animated Megatron?
No.
No.
I'd say the G1 Comics Galvatron from his future.
Yes.
Because he actually
The
had
spittle one.
Yeah, he actually had conquered Earth.
Yeah, he'd taken over
Yeah.
everything and Unicron had left him on Earth because that was his present, that was his gift, wasn't he, for
Yeah,
saving
yeah,
himself
yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Hell, he killed Rob.
I think I'm going to swap Galvatron and Starscream round.
Yeah.
Number 5, Unicron.
Does he class as a Decepticon leader?
No, and neither does he class as successful in any continuity. He
No.
fails every time.
No, he managed to transform from a planet into a robot.
I suppose that's a win.
I feel there should be an honourable mention at least to Thunderwing.
Yeah,
Guy got the Matrix.
he did. He did. Ratbat. Whilst leading the Decepticons, he discovered the car wash of doom.
And ran a hotel.
Indeed. Makes Ratbat successful. Right, well I think we're going to draw this one to a close now. So what we've got for use for next week is the, what would you call it? Homebrew.
Yeah.
Homebrew. Which was, Stu?
I can't remember now. My brain's completely gone. It's late. Leave me alone. What is it?
Rob?
Oh, the
Yes.
no. I didn't know if you were meaning that or not because I was just thinking we haven't mentioned that. But I take it the homebrew is the competition you want.
Oh, that competition. Well, I was actually going to leave that till after AA.
Okay.
Sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying. Yes, we'll have a competition coming up soon, but I think it'd be better to leave it till after AA.
Should maybe just cut that entire section out.
No, I'm going to leave it in.
Yeah, we'll leave it till after AA because then we'll have some actual money to post it.
Yeah, hi.
Oh, you see, I've been training that homing pigeon, and now he's jobless now. You're going to give money to the post office rather than this homing pigeon.
Oh, great.
Well,
should we start the competition off now? Let it run for a month.
No, after our assembly.
Okay.
Too much pressure.
Too much pressure.
That poor homing pigeon.
Sold the homing pigeon. We had to buy 2 night beats because of him.
Yes, well. Alright then. Well, in that case, we're going to draw this one to a close. Hopefully, we'll be back.
Was there anything for the homebrew in the end?
Yes, there was.
What was it? Because I can't remember.
I'm not going to tell you.
Well, tell the listeners.
They just skip back.
Tell them now. Save them skipping back.
I don't want to tell them now.
Douchebag.
Yes, I am. We're going to close now with Ground Zero by Stan Bush, the BotCon 2000 theme, I think it was. And enjoy. We'll see you all next week.
Enjoy the cheese.
Enjoy the cheese.
On toast.
Say something insightful, Rob. Say something insightful.
That's a national dish of Wales, that. Cheese on toast.
Excellent. And with that, good night.
Good night, everybody.
In a cold, faraway world, a battle is raging between evil and good. From the stars that came here to earth, caught in this struggle through the whole universe. Robotic warriors giving their all, fight in disguise till the victor stands tall. Ground zero. Nowhere to go, got to be willing to fight. Ground zero, one thing they know, only the strong will survive. Ground zero, unknown soldier fighting the war. Use the power and wisdom from those long before. Use them on to victory. Lights their darkest hour, their one destiny. Truth has its moment and right always wins. Prepare for the fight, let the battle begin. Ground zero, nowhere to go, got to be willing to fight. Ground zero, one thing they know, only the strong will survive.
have been listening to the Old Oil House. Come visit us at www.oldoilhouse.co.uk. Join